everyone, I'm Allie with the Potomac Bead Company, and I am doing a little product spotlight today on our newest shape and newest bead. This is the AVA Bead. So the AVA Bead is manufactured in the Czech Republic for us, and the idea of the AVA Bead is when the bead is lined up next to itself, it looks like it spells out AVA. So that's kind of how we came up with the name for the AVA Bead. The AVA Bead was a kind of original thinking of a designer, Gianna Zimmerman, and kind of brainstorming and really changing the shape a lot. And over 2 years of production to create this shape, we ended up with our final shape here, which is the AVA Bead. So the cool thing about the AVA Bead is that it is 3 holes. The AVA has a hole right along the top here, and then it has 2 holes that sit at the bottom, and the holes sit on an angle. What this allows to happen is it allows for things like crystals to sit really well in the middle and for them to kind of be pulled towards the outer edge. This is a unique bead that it's not done with a traditional pressing machine. It is hand pressed or hand manufactured, that somebody's actually physically standing there and kind of pressing the mold and pulling the hot glass through the machine. If you want to check out, we do have some videos on the production and the hand pressing of the glass. You can check that out on YouTube. If you go underneath the little video banner at the home page where the video plays below, right above the video, there's a little magnifying glass. Click on that magnifying glass and you can type in production or hand pressed or pressed, and you can check out some of the videos there that we took from a trip to the Czech Republic a couple of years ago. It shows the process. So these took a really long time to produce. Because of their unique shape and kind of that boomerang or that A and V shape, it was really hard for them to make sure that the AVA Bead would not actually break during the coating and during the production process. It is a fragile bead because of its shape, but that's also what makes it really cool is its existing shape. It fits really well inside of one another. You can kind of back it like I did the AVA back to back, kind of create those letters. You can put them inside of one another, stack on one and one. There's been a bunch of designs that have come out. We sent these to a lot of designers ahead of time, and they were able to play around with it, work with it, and come up with some really awesome and great designs. So you can check out our Facebook page or even become a member in our Facebook group for beading and jewelry making, and check out all the things that have been done with the AVAs. You can also, again, do that little magnifying glass on our home page for this YouTube channel and search AVA, AVA, and all the different AVA videos will come up. So the AVA Bead, again, it took about 2 years from the actual original kind of CAD drawings to the couple different times of production, and we were begging the factories to give us statuses and updates, and they were having a lot of breakage issues and a lot of issues with getting the exact measurements and the exact size of the bead. When you put the bead together, something that fits almost perfectly inside, just to give you a little heads up, is a diamond duo or a 6mm crystal. So here I have a 4mm, but I have the AVA beads kind of offset a little bit in these lantern earrings. And then Ashley, one of the girls here at Potomac Bead Company, did this fun bracelet when we got them in, and we have kind of a couple extras from each pack laying out, doing that kind of ombre design, fading from the rainbow colors back to one another and getting a nice variety of those metallics. We have them in a lot of the traditional colors so far, in the jet bronze, the jet, the crystal Labrador, and the Capri, adding in the jet Picasso, and then going in and actually adding in a lot of the metallic coatings. So during the coating process, the metallic coating process is a little bit different than the coating process would be for some of the more kind of iridescent or translucent, like the Capri or the Labrador, which actually take almost a stirring effect. Whereas the metallics here, those matte metallics, are done more on a screen. So the actual process of coating those is a little bit easier. So we're doing a lot more of those colors. But we have a nice selection of colors. We have more in production. I haven't done this video and haven't really promoted them a ton other than letting others promote them for us, because we've had a really hard time keeping them in stock. Because they are hand pressed and hand manufactured, the production time is fairly long. And they are a tedious bead. We sell them in packs of 20. Most projects that I've seen with them are using anywhere from 12 beads and down. Some of them are using more like 20 beads and lining up some of the different designs. I know Gianna has done use about 20 or so of the beads. So it just depends on the actual project that you're doing. But there's so many more patterns coming out. I'm working on them kind of daily, working with the AVA Beads and getting some things out there for you guys. Some patterns as little as 2, but there's some earrings out there and some different designs. The fun thing with the AVA bead is, like a lot of the other multi-hold beads that we've done, the disc duos or the round duos or the round trios, it gives the creator an opportunity to really play around and design yourself. If you start out with 2 needles, going through and coming out the base hole, see where it takes you. You can add in other beads going up the line and really design yourself. The beads that we have created, we have felt a need for, going from the cup button to the round duo to the disc duo to the round trio, and now we're happy to really introduce the AVA bead as well. So look out for more beads from the Potomac Bead Company as we go through, create, see what is missing in the market, and really just fun shapes, Art Deco, organic shapes that we'll be working with and giving you guys an opportunity to create something wonderful, a very unique piece, and get your hands on some really unique, fun check glass beads that we have been creating. If you need any of these AVA beads, you can shop from me online at potomacbeads.com. Whatever we have in stock is what we have in stock currently. And like I said, we're constantly kind of restocking them and re-getting them because we are at kind of a point where the demand is actually outgrowing the production. So we're working on getting a lot of base in so that way you guys don't have to wait so long to get your beads. Again, you can purchase them at potomacbeads.com. You can also subscribe to this YouTube channel to see video tutorials on the different products that we do, as well as updates on the new products that we introduce, what's going on in the beading world, and what we have coming for you as well. Also, you can stay connected with us, like I said and mentioned earlier, on our Facebook group for beading and jewelry making. See all the wonderful things that people make, the unique designs, the really amazing artwork that people do in their jewelry line of work or their production, and also have a great way to interact with others. So if you have a nice community, it's a nice community that you can kind of bounce off ideas. You can get immediate results. I ask a lot different questions of which colors go with which better, or what should I name this, or how would you tweak this, or what do you prefer? So it's a great really forum to interact with others. As always, if you get your hands on some AVAs, have fun creating with them. And thank you guys so much for supporting us over the last couple years, and hope you continue to do so and check out some of our awesome AVA beads.